Look at this.
Thing to figure out in certain instances, and it's no secret that he should use the jab.
Years of this heavyweight division.
And I think he's making is he's constantly doing good. It's loose, he could start jab and then pump the right hand right behind it.
There's a right hand from David Tua's crowd in Sacramento. Ibeabuchi goes back to the left hook. Tua trying to rally at the end. Ibeabuchi meets him. What a strong start for the Nigerian native.
Looking at Tua's previous fights, anything could happen.
Comes in the form of that jab. He is committed to it early on. Left hook.
Got to negate some of that because right now, right in front of him.
Right hand over the top from Ibeabuchi.
Have a good selection of punches. He uppercuts, he hooks to the body.
And Ike right back at him with a left-right of his own. There's a short uppercut on the inside before Tua comes back with a left hook. But 97
on the one punch.
Warning from Lou Filippo.
You look at him, you wouldn't think this is how he fights.
4 rounds in the books. There's that left hook from Tua, his signature punch. Left hook of his own. Tua now opens up with a left hook, and Ibeabuchi returns fire. Double left hook from Tua.
The way he's giving Tua things to think about.
Double left hook by Tua.
Good left hook here, and he got some leverage into it.
And the subsequent right hands and double left hook.
Tua is starting to feel a little bit more comfortable. There's a good right hand, but he seems like he's getting into a little bit.
Right hand over the top.
Tyson had those fast hands, and on the inside, he had blistering combinations that he let go to the body.
So easy to make those comparisons to Tyson.
Tua, with this fight, seems to be going with 1 or 2 big punches at a time, and that's not going to work, apparently.
There's that right hand from David Tua. Lunges in with the left. Here before the 8th round, he said you got to make a strong run at him. So maybe where Tua needs to take advantage. Oh, good short right hand sequence. Right lead, left hook by Tua. Tua right hand to the body underneath. Ibeabuchi and his commitment, he stayed with it.
Oh, for sure. He's being consistent.
Hey! Here we are in round number 9. He would have been able to stay with this pace for this long. Oh, good uppercut.
Throw 1 and 2 at each other for the rest of the fight. Somebody's got to separate themselves.
And now Tua. Combination at the end at the bell. It seemed like a Tua round. Ibeabuchi in the 9th, John.
Nice triple hook, and this is the most telling punch of the fight, I think. That was
last 9 minutes go. He has proven himself.
Just like that.
There it is. 4 jabs in a row. 5 from Ibeabuchi. Back to it. Tua comes in with the left hooks.
He could bomb Tua with that if he really committed to it. This is a good round for Ibeabuchi.
It
really
sure
good.
is.
And just with the jab, that's a Larry Holmes type of round. You throw the jab.
Oh, here comes Tua. 4 or 5 punches. Ibeabuchi right back at him.
And he gives it back to him. That's what he needs to do.
Right back at him. 11th round here in Sacramento. Tries an uppercut of his own. Tua comes back.
He's taken the best shots. He's been able to return fire. And he's also strong. He's pushing Tua back often.
Here comes Tua now on the inside. 2 left hooks and then the right hand.
I think it's too little, too late.
Look at this exchange. Tua head hunting.
He's not landing though. Oh, good shot.
It was Ibeabuchi. Pace that was unmatched by Tua. Tua with his power punching. But at the end of the 11th round, it was the left hook Ike that got everyone's attention. Tua lunging, looking for that left hook. Ibeabuchi still punching in combinations. Shoulder to shoulder. There's the left hook, right hand combination. Throws 5 punches in that sequence. Ibeabuchi.
He answers him back every time. He takes all the play away.
Now they go swinging in the middle of the ring.
That's what they needed.
Look at this. Nice way to end it. Very, very active heavyweight fight.
Judge Young scores this fight 117-111. Judge Ellisbrew sees it 115-114. Judge Jordan scores this fight 116-113. Unanimous decision in favor of the new WBC International Heavyweight Champion, Ike the President Ibeabuchi.
Attention heavyweight division. Ike Ibeabuchi has arrived.
He beat John Ruiz, who took Evander Holyfield the distance in 19 seconds. World title fight number 14 for Lennox Lewis, who will look to dominate behind his jab. Tua going for that left hook early. Great right hand from Lewis there too, just mixing it up. Can he put Tua onto the back foot? If he can do that and stop the Samoan coming forward, then I think Tua's in big trouble.
Well, Tua coming in very low. Watch for Lewis to land that long right hand. That's what he's going to look for. He's going to try and hurt Tua early.
Tua gave him a smirk then. It's a fast start from Lewis. He loves that overhand right. He's got the problem of having to punch down, and Tua wasn't far away with that left hook.
Well, Tua has to launch himself like a little bomb as he comes forward towards Lennox.
What happens if one of those lands? How many punches will he have to take to get in position? Tua here, Glenn.
That's the right hand. That's the punch that'll stop Hurdy.
Great right hand too. Tua, not difficult to hit.
Yeah, especially when Tua isn't doing anything. Tua will be waiting to get his punches off.
There goes the attempted left hook, and he got it caught up in the ropes that time, Tua.
Well, Lewis not throwing out the punches that he needs to do. He needs to keep Tua off with good punches. Having a look at Tua, what's he going to be like when he starts unloading?
With this performance, they respect him. That's a very good right.
When he feels he's done that a bit, took the sting out of Tua.
And shouting out from Lewis's corner, Harold Knight, gears change.
Letting them feel the power bit by bit.
Right hand from Tua. That's a really good body shot from Lewis. Doubles up on the jab for good measure. Just takes Tua to school, maybe even university.
Making any too many mistakes, and Lennox, if he keeps doing this, he's going to run away with this.
Seconds out, clear the corner.
Audley Harrison, Britain's Olympic Bo Holyfield fame.
Well, we don't want anything as exciting as a paraglide, especially when we're indoors.
Great right hand from Lewis. He's not having that much trouble punching down here. In there strategically against the man in front of him. Sometimes classy right hand. Changing the angle.
That Lennox Lewis possesses.
It's just a boxing lesson at the moment from Lennox Lewis. Tua's left eye is swelling up. Class from Lewis again. How much is all of this taking out of Tua, mentally as well? But is there one huge moment of drama yet to come here? Oh, big left hook. Tua took the punch. He's got a great chin. That might have floored a lot of men. Extra confidence now. He's just beginning a little dance. Look at Lennox. He might be lining up something here. Telegraph the left hook, and Lewis makes him pay here with a whole series of punches in bunches. Tua looks disorganised. I think Tua quite honestly knows he's getting a boxing lesson in there. Twice more misses with the left hook. Lewis's reflexes are remarkable for a man of his age.
Well, 35's not that bad.
He's hardly got a mark on him. Switching the angles here, turning on.
Good combination.
Oh, look at that. Peppering him with a jab.
Big right hand from Lewis. That just moved Tua off his feet. Well, I think Tua will just be thinking now, how long have I got to go taking these punches?
Too good, too classy, Lennox Lewis. Still number one. So dominant, so supreme. Coming up to the last 10 seconds, and it's a shutout here. I think he might have won every round on every card. You could argue about the third, possibly. It's late, very late. One last gamble from David Tua. It's all over.
Round 8. Pounding shots to the side by David Tua. Really pouring it on now, and he's got Byrd where he should be on the ropes.
Bird's covering up and blocking a lot, but I'll tell you, Tua very effective with some of that inside work.
And to Tua's credit,
Now Tua just takes a lot of energy for David Tua to do. He's not in great shape. He'll have trouble.
Bird's landing some punches in these exchanges. Tua's got his hands way down, smiling at Byrd, as if to say, you can't hurt me. Byrd continues to score at will.
David, speed neutralizing the power, quick punches, keeping Tua hands in his face, keeping him occupied, and Byrd defensively getting out of the way before Tua can fire back. You know, one of the keys we talked about, offensive, Byrd is doing what he had to do, being defensively smart, moving, stepping off, not getting hit clean, pity-patting, confusing, numbers and numbers. He's outboxing David Tua, using his speed and defensive movement, frustrating the man, all part of his keys. He's got a very awkward style, and here he keeps showing you all the different angles.
Byrd continues to pile up the points. Oh, a big right hand by Tua. It didn't seem to faze Byrd.
It's the best punch he's landed in crowd.
Byrd has been undaunted by Tua.
You see, now there's a little bit of a role reversal. Although Tua still has one punch knockout power, he's not punching like he can hurt anybody.
Watching a terrific fight. A completely confident Chris Byrd all over Tua.
Byrd with his usual style out-fighting the Tua man. Tua's also tired, so his head is snapping back much more readily. Those soft punches frustrating Tua to death. You can see David Tua putting his hands down, just missing punches and absolutely upset. Look, frustration, frustration. That's exactly what that is.
We've reached the championship rounds, round 11.
All three in favor of the winner, and now the mandatory challenger for the IBF heavyweight crown, Chris Byrd.
Though from Tua.
Well, if he's frustrated,
that's a good left.
That's a good left. Now the crowd's on their feet. Can he finish him off? He's got him on the ropes. The Tua-Manada.
Next sensational 3-minute finish for David Tua against Monty Barrett. 2 guns. This is redemption. This is the final showdown.
We saw another stumble there from Monty Barrett. I don't think he was hit. It was more of a slip.
The crowd are on their feet.
His corner did a lot of work to bring him round. Big overhand right there from Monty. He doesn't need to engage. Just needs to keep Tua on the back.
He just needs to stay out of trouble. Tua's the one that needs to land the big blow. And he needs to land more than just one.
30 seconds gone. And I'm sprayed by the sweat off Monty Barrett's brow as they sit above us, wrestling in the corner. Monty Barrett still standing. 2 minutes to go in this fight. Tripling up on the jab, quadrupling up on the jab.
What can Tua do here? He needs to land the big left. He's just done that. He needs to do it again. Back it up with the left and the right. Over the top. Barrett snucks away.
Tua's getting tied up. He needs to step back and let his arms fly.
Getting tied up. He needs to be fired up. Misses with that left. Has he left it too late?
Monty Barrett talking to him in the clinch too.
Missed with a huge overhand right.
Monty Barrett just digging away, tying him up, keeping his eyes on his man. 1:30 to go, 90 seconds. David Tua has a lot
Tua
to do.
went down in their first fight. He needs Barrett to go down on this one.
Oh, he needs him to stay down.
Exactly.
There's no question. A knockdown will not do it. There's a nice little counter right hand from David Tua. 1:15. Barrett tying him up. He can afford to lose a couple of points for holding.
David Tua needs the best 60 seconds of his boxing career.
David Tua.
And he's got 1-2. That's 1-2-3. There it is. There it is. He wanted 60 seconds of
It's not over. It is not over. He has got this fight won if he can get us 48 seconds from Monty Barrett.
He needs to finish him off now. He needs to finish him off. Barrett's going to tug him, hold him, frustrate him. Tua needs to get some punching room. Needs to get that uppercut. Needs to put him on the canvas.
30 seconds.
Can't name the target. Oh, what a finish. Swing and a miss. Crowder on their feet. The boxers are out on their feet. Problem for Tua
for David Tua in this fight.
Barrett is not out on his feet.
Monty Barrett's found his legs again. 10 seconds.
10 seconds to go. Tua swinging, missing. Can't quite nail the big punch. Misses again. Barrett ties him up.
Well, there's the fight. No question. Monty Barrett, who should have won. Here goes David Tua coming home hard.
There's
Monty
the
Barrett.
big knockdown. It was with the right hand. We've been talking about it. And a combination.
The second right hand, Monty Barrett. He only just made the count. He was out, absolutely out. David Tua fighting with desperation. Gosh, he did so well to get up from that, Monty Barrett. Cedric Kushner, the promoter, was at his feet screaming at 80 years old. But Tua couldn't finish him. He couldn't.
Your winner by unanimous decision, Monty Tua!
He caught him high in the cheek. No power here. Gets to the body, catches him with the left hand. He just doesn't look that strong. His day to the body.
The power is certainly there. It is from Tua again.
Comes again, goes. Has the left hand. That's the first time that Ustinov has been backed off. Something. This is tough stuff for David. It's not easy. Oh, the big body shot. Right. Buried that in the ribs.
Right. Long uppercut. There's a right hand for this time.
You know,
from Ustinov. That's a big right hand.
A solid right hand. And that shifted David.
But if he makes him miss, he's got to make him pay.
Lose this round too. Just don't get caught at the end of the round. Because this guy, big hard shot, really hard to the body.
Yeah, he wants to throw that right hand. He knows he needs to throw it. It's just, can he pull the trigger?
David can't wait any longer.
There's the right hand. He showed it a few times early. Leave him an option to come back with another one. That left hook.
That was a good left hook. That's the best left hook of the day.
Really?
David grazes him with the left. Ustinov has won almost every round. I did give David the last 2 rounds. Mike wasn't. We're down, losing time. Tick-tock, tick-tock for David Tua. Ustinov is attacking. How about that?
Who cares?
Yeah, blast him low. Do anything you have to. You've only got 53 seconds.
See, he's very clever. I mean, he's not listening to Vicali now. He doesn't care if he loses a point. He's well ahead.
Yeah.
There's a
David caught him with a left hook, but it's not enough.
He's got to get his arms free.
There's not going to be a knockout, but David Tua, I think, will live to fight again.
Decision
огромным счетом еще.
Причем с огромным счетом.